Yesterday we heard a really awesome message in our church service, and it was kind of out of left field, just totally unexpected. It was just a beautiful picture about heaven from the book of Revelations. And welcome this morning for this simple thought from the Word of God, simple truth. And as Pastor Zoe was painting this picture that John was seeing, it was unmistakable to notice this shift of focus that John had. And first of all, he was conscious of the place, like the trappings of the place, the colors, the beauty, and that was marvelous. Of course, it is heaven that will be marvelous for all of us when we will be there. But then the next one was the creatures that were there, the living beings, as he called them, because he did not have a better term for them. And in heaven, you would expect to have some creatures that we cannot so well categorize. And then there were the 24 elders, and he was focusing on them. And then after a while, and this is all in Revelations 4 and 5, then after a while he was focusing on their worship, on the worship of those beings, and that was beautiful. And then the next focus is on the scroll. And the scroll about the will of God, the plan of God, the purpose of God. And then the next focus is how no one can open it. And then there is sadness, amazingly, in heaven, and no one is worthy to open it. And then Jesus is the one who opens it. And then John's focus finally in the end of Revelations 5 fixes on Jesus, and it says, the Bible then says, you are worthy. You are worthy, like worthy is the Lamb that was slain to receive power and riches and wisdom and strength and honor and glory and blessing. And this is Revelation 5:12. And I'm just repeating what we heard in the message, but it was so awesome to realize this shift, the place first, and probably we will be the same way once we will be in heaven. We'll be amazed by how the place is, and then we will be amazed by the beings who are there, human and angelic and all kinds, whatever there is. And God is pretty creative, so I'm sure we will have a lot to marvel at. And then their worship, and then maybe some mystery that is not revealed yet, amazingly still, and that is catching our attention. But eventually our focus will turn to Jesus, and Jesus will be the main focus and the lasting focus of eternity in heaven. God will be the lasting focus, our lasting focus. And this is wonderful in the sense also that this is for now, if you think about it. Once we get saved, when we got saved, maybe our attention was fixed on the trappings of being saved, the new vocabulary, the new relationships that we did not understand between people. What does this mean that now others are my brothers and sisters, and what does that mean? Okay, so that's that. And then the persons who are in our lives. Okay, who is my pastor? Who is my who is my more mature brother or sister who can lead me and counsel me, and what does that mean? And then worship is wonderful. And then maybe some things are unrevealed to us. Maybe we have many great questions, but eventually our focus is directed on Christ. If our maturing process progresses the normal way that God intended, eventually our focus becomes Jesus Christ, and he will be our lasting focus as Christians. And that is the way we are going. And don't stop, because in him there is, just inexplorable, like just riches beyond what we can exploit and understand and uncover, and it's just way beyond anything. So it will never be boring. There will always be a growth, and as our focus shifts, we have to understand that God has yet more for us, and yet more for us, and yet more for us, and then eventually in himself he has an endless supply of more for us. God bless you with these thoughts, and let's just seek Jesus together in prayer, in love, and ministry, and hope to see you here soon again.